Well, well, well. Here we meet again. And by again, I mean another alligator attack. At this point, is there anything new? Let's hear about it.
When Florida attacks, two people are very thankful to still be in one piece tonight. A snorkeler bitten by an alligator just days after a shark cut through all the tendons in a surfer's foot. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. That surfer speaking with Fox 35 and has an amazing story of survival. But we begin with a 7.5-foot alligator. It chomped down on a man in Alexander Springs, which is in the Ocala National Forest. Fox 35's Patrick Perez joins us there live. So, Patrick, this is actually the second gator in that area that they've had to take out of those springs.
Yeah, John, just last week there was an incident involving a gator and someone's pool noodle, and then yesterday something much more serious, this time involving a man and another gator, a different gator, and that's why the springs remain closed tonight. You can see the sign that they have propped up here, warning visitors to go somewhere else while FWC completes its investigation. This is a 7.5-foot alligator trapper Joseph Vela says is responsible for biting a man at Alexander Springs in Ocala National Forest on Monday.
The way it ended up playing out, for safety's sake, I ended up having to go ahead and dispatch this alligator, unfortunately.
The U.S. Forest Service says the man was snorkeling in a designated swimming area when the gator bit him. The man received bite marks and cuts, but did not require an ambulance. He ended up getting care for his wounds on his own.
It's very unfortunate because a situation like that is not a predatory response, it's a violated of her space response.
Just days prior, Vela captured and removed a smaller alligator in that same area. The gator, he says, went after someone's pool noodle that had drifted near her nest. The swimming area was closed for several days. This gator also had to be put down.
Here's your gator nest. There's your swimming hole.
So in that situation, all that alligator was doing, she was just getting in there to protect her babies.
With these springs growing in popularity, Vela warns those who like visiting them to keep their distance from the gators and to leave them alone.
When you go to a spring that has vegetation along the edge, recognize that the state's doing their effort to coexist with them at the same time. So you're going to have to do your effort as a patron of that spring.
So during that incident involving the gator and the pool noodle, the park was closed for about 4 days. Again, that sign's still up tonight. The U.S. Forest Service tells me they plan to reopen the springs here sometime later this week. We'll keep you posted. For now, we're live tonight in Lake County. I'm Patrick Perez, Fox 35 News.
They keep on saying designated swim area. Now, before we go into the article, gets you an idea of what happened, I want you to see something. Let me just bring up Google Maps. Our great friend, Google Maps. Where do you think Alexander Springs is in Florida? Is it over here in Pinellas? No. Where is it? There's some woods. You can see some woods. Oh, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's Alexander Springs. That little spring, that little creek. Where the spring head is, boom, it flows down. Look at this. What's out here? What's out here? The military bombing range out here. Astor Park a little bit north. This is in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. Tell me, where could a gator be more safe to be a gator than this spring in the middle of the woods? If a gator is not safe here, it's not safe anywhere. Oh, what about the people in the designated swimming area? Maybe we shouldn't swim there. Like, it was protecting its nest. It's not like it just went after him to eat him. It literally went after him because it was in a designated swimming area next to its nest. It makes no sense whatsoever. If an alligator can't be safe right here, it can't be safe anywhere. This is literally in the middle of the woods. This makes no sense. They're going to kill the gator. As you can see, boom, killed it. It was not even that big of a gator. The guy was okay. Bitten by a fully grown gator. That's fully grown. It's an adult breeding size gator. That's not a fully grown gator. I mean, I get semantics, whatever. It doesn't really matter. This, all because the 7.5 foot gator, I guess 7.5 feet. I don't. You can come over here. She's trying to sneak past me right now to get some stuff. Oh, you have something to say? No? You don't want to talk? Get out.
Actually, you want some sweet potato bites?
No, it sounds disgusting. I'm sure it's good, but I don't want it. The aggressive alligator was euthanized at the scene. For this situation, for public safety and for safety, capturing it alone in a canoe, we ended up having to euthanize it. It just got a little hairy, Joseph Villa told WCJB. The Alexander Springs was closed briefly last week after a similar gator sighting at a nest near the swim area on July 10th. After a couple days, we ended up at the nest pulling out a 5 to 6 foot alligator. Ended up removing that alligator, monitoring the situation. Didn't see any more other than 3 to 4 footers in the area, fella said in an earlier investigation. The alligator, or the Alexander Springs swim area is now temporarily closed. Spring will subsequently be reopened on July 14th, so it's already opened. Just a couple days before this. Oh wait, it was open before. Gotcha. Alligators are experts in camouflage, blah, blah, blah. The spring was also closed last week following every body of water has potential to hold an alligator, especially the springs. Yeah. When I see stuff like this, it makes me very upset. At what point do we realize that alligators have to live too? So we own every body of water. Any body of water that an alligator is in, that people swim in, if the gator does not like that the person's there, they have to deal with it. It just blows my mind that this is the case. Literally, if a gator can't be a gator in this place, where are they allowed to be gators? They're not allowed to be themselves. They're not allowed to live a natural life. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. I do understand why this is happening. It makes no sense to me. You cannot convince me that this is a normal thing. I don't think it is. I think this is a problem that we need to fix. We need to be able to remove gators and put them somewhere else if they are a danger to people. Figure something out. Find a place for them to go. I don't know. But that's not even going to be attempted to happen. They're just going to be killed right away. Let me know if you think I'm wrong in this situation, please. Let me, actually give me feedback on this. Because this is starting to really irritate me. All this stuff that's happening. This is happening a lot. And it's going to keep on happening. And there's nothing we can do about it. If you agree, let me know. If you don't, please let me know as well. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. At some point, something's got to change. We either kill all the alligators before they can do harm to us, or we learn to live with them. And this is not living with them. This is, for all intents and purposes, is extermination. And I don't know. I really don't know what to do about this. Maybe we need to sit down and really figure it out. Really do thank you guys for watching. Make sure to watch the interview that I just did with Creature Preacher. That should be up by now. And I will see you on the next one. Keep it wild.